All right, so just got done seeing Send Help, and it's rather really good. Um, I was thinking throughout that there was a couple of questions here and there that I had, but I kind of forgot. There was like probably three moments where I was thinking, is this a plot hole? Does it really matter that much in this instance? Um, and I kind of forgot. I kind of forgot them already. um, but the very first thing is, no, it's not a. She's not she's not in the position that she is at work because she's a woman. Um, the movie made it very clear that it's her own fault. She does not present herself well at all in front of people. She is very kind of mousy and shy and has her head down a lot and is kind of dirty and things like that. And yeah, she is taken advantage of, but everybody, I mean, a huge percentage of people in the workplace are taken advantage of, and they don't have any shot of moving up because, well, in this movie, it's because you don't fit in, you don't brighten up the room, you don't play golf. um, but yeah, so I'm glad the movie was very clear on that aspect of it. It was not trying to make the characters one dimensional whatsoever, and that was right. That was apparent right from the start. So I'm glad my worries were quelled there, right? And other than that, I mean, it was just really good. I watched the movie in 3D, which it boggles my mind how many movies they have in 3D in theaters, considering they really don't hardly release them on disc. But I knew it was going to be good in 3D because it was Sam Raimi, and his movies can just naturally look good in 3D the way they're framed. Um, I do wish that the movie was more colorful and everyone did not look sick. I don't know what it was. Hopefully, it's not just the projector or something, but skin tones were yellow. Um, blue skies were gray. Greens were more yellow. It was just, and I see this a lot in movies, especially in the past 5 years or so, maybe even a little bit longer. But where everything is kind of gray toned, not very bright, not very colorful. I it's not even like natural at all. Um, so they obviously desaturated. I don't know, but I'll be looking forward to. It's definitely a movie I could easily watch again for sure. But I'll definitely hope that it looks better. Um, yeah, so that was a bit annoying because, boy, a movie's mostly set on an island. You really want it to be, inviting because, boy, unless you have a really good chance of surviving and getting rescued or something, you could be spending a long time on this island. And boy, it would really be nice for it to look nice in the movie. Um, I thought it was just an issue in the first act of the movie. I thought it was purposely done that way. That way, when you get to the island, everything seems much better. But no, that was not the case at all. But other than that, and like I said, a couple of questionable parts here and there. Um, I thought it was really interesting. And movies like this, they always make you question. Is it at this point in the movie? Um, hey, it's 2 days into the time that they're there, or it's 2 weeks since they've been there. Are they both going to be acting this way? Are they going to be acting this way when this happens or that happens? And I thought that the movie did a good job of being a little bit over the top with some of the things that were happening, but perfectly so because you know, Castaway is a masterpiece. Um, and this is in no way trying to be Castaway. It's not trying to be a masterpiece or anything. Rachel McAdams, in particular, though, is really great. She creates this character that is fantastic. But yeah, I mean, Sam Raimi knows that it's not some Oscar movie. January knows that it's not an Oscar movie, but and it's really good for what it is being. um, and it does things that it needs to do to make it stand out, as far as not just being a simple story, um, and how it gets there and the resolution is quite entertaining, in a really good way, I would say, because I think a lot of movies would not choose what happens in the last 30 minutes, I would say. um I I I I I think that was the best part of the movie, is that it said, yeah, we're going to portray events in this manner, and some people I think might be put off by the way some people might say, oh, it didn't end the way they wanted it to end, or something like that. I thought for the story that it was telling, it ended exactly the way that it should have ended. So yeah, I really enjoy this. Is it a must in 3D? No, but I mean, is anything a must in 3D? Um, to me, the 3D enhances every movie that I've ever seen, really creating that depth, and that depth works out quite a lot in this movie, especially when it separates Dylan O'Brien and Rachel McAdams. It really shows them being far apart or close together in certain situations, and the 3D really helps in that aspect. But yeah, I highly suggest checking it out, and yeah. I would really I look forward to seeing what people say about the ending, and if anyone brings up plot holes that I noticed, but maybe just overlooked, or just didn't think about too much because they probably didn't bother me, or maybe there's things that that actually you can make sense out of them. But other than that, I really did not have any problems with the movie whatsoever. It was a solid watch. I mean, it was well paced. I mean, everything about it was really good. What you expect from Sam Raimi, and I don't think it's going to do very well in the theaters. I don't know. I hope so. But yeah, let me know what you thought, especially about the ending, and I'll catch you in the next one.